Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company, and all of our aquatic coverage here at the 562 is sponsored by the Aquatic Capital of America. If you've swam, or swum in Long Beach, you know that the aquatic history here reigns supreme. We've got history in the making at Cabrillo on Thursday. It is the Moore League Girls Swimming Finals. This event back on the west side with the member schools spread around this great pool. They're all chasing the Wilson Bruins, though, who are also chasing a fourth consecutive league title and their 41st as a program. So a lot of moving pieces for a meet like this. And I gotta say, it was incredibly well run by the coaches and the staff. They're working together and then trying to beat each other. First in the pool, as always, is the 200 medley relay. We've got Paul, Wilson, and Milliken in the middle with great times, looking to get after it. On that team is Kylie Montiel, Sienna Ramirez, Blake Fisher, and Kiana Ruiz. That is senior, sophomore, freshman, sophomore, so they are young, but they looked seasoned in this one. Really just wire to wire, the leaders. But Polly showing that they are not going to go quietly today. For the Jackrabbits, it's Sequoia Newman, Nikki Bacall, Maya Guevara, and Kayla Nguyen. You can tell coming down the stretch, this one is gonna be close. Ruiz for Milliken, 1:51.75 is the time for Milliken. 1:51.85 is the time for Polly. My goodness, a relay of inches and a great win for the Rams. Wilson has some great swimmers in Abby Billish, Reese Haga, and Francesca Garcia. But there was no catching Polly Sr. Belle Puckett. A lot of people expected that because she's been doing it all season. A huge part of the reason why Polly was able to beat Wilson in that final league meet. She showed it today. How about a 54.59 split in the second 50? It's more than 2 seconds better than the field, and she finished strong with a 1:54.65, more than 3 seconds better than the rest of the field, just starting her big day. We go back to all of the disciplines in the 200-yard individual medley, and a pair of Poly sophomores looked fantastic. I mean, these Jackrabbits were awesome on all of their splits. Phoebe Kuo and Beckel, they were better than the field all around. They were just separating from the field on every single turn. Kuo with an impressive 2:09.85 on the freestyle lap. Beckel behind her, and then a pair of Bruins. Keep that in mind, the Bruins are still scoring points. Don't get in the splash zone. The 50-yard freestyle is just, it's a lot. That is a white squall out there as these girls fight for the lowest time, and they were low today. Maya Guevara for Polly, the senior, just out in front just a little bit. As she turns here, you can see the separation down the stretch is impressive. She is going to win it, finish with a time of 24:45, but the next three finishers behind her are Wilson. So as Polly is winning these races, Wilson is pulling away in the team score. And that pretty much was the theme all day. From the shortest to the longest, like a poem to a novel, this is the 500-yard freestyle, a race so long you might forget how long you have been swimming. Like I said, this was all Belle Puckett's day. She was fantastic in just every moment. Just over 5 minutes to finish for Puckett. Let's take a little break and give some big shouts. Cabrillo, comfortable at home. Lawrence Duran, like I said, throwing a great event with the Hamiltons on the microphone. And that's Sammy Hamilton, the queen of last year's finals, War Eagle. And how about Lindell Darby and Gail McCullough? My favorite duo, making sure the results were up and making my job easier. Also during the break, we have senior night, as all of the seniors from all of the schools get a chance to hear a round of applause and take a moment. All right, we get back to the relays and back to Polly leading the pack. This is the 200-yard freestyle relay with all teams in the pool. And although the team results were not very close, these relays were incredible. Down the stretch they come. Great splits from all of these swimmers, but Jackrabbits jumping in the lead. It's Nguyen, Newman, Kuo, and Puckett for Polly. Davison Lackey, Sally, DeLuca, and Haga for Wilson. Touch tight. You're gonna need a magnifying glass to find the difference between these two. It's Polly 1:41.6, Wilson 1:42.5. Great competition all around. Now back to the individual events, the 100-yard backstroke, and back to Milliken's Kylie Montiel. Milliken coaches said the senior has been steadily improving throughout her time as a Ram and helping the rest of the team step up as well. Montiel is gone in this one. 58.13 is going to be her time. The next closest swimmer, 1:02.28. But of course, that swimmer from Wilson, Eden Dunn, as the Bruins continue to pad their team lead. Montiel not the only Ram out there charging for gold. We have got a sophomore sensation in Sienna Ramirez in the 100 breaststroke. She narrowly lost this race last year and had her eyes on it all season. Here it comes. It's close. It is a school record for the sophomore. 1:06.98. You could tell by her reaction. She was fired up. Said afterwards she knew she was going to need to bring her best, and she did. So, with the crowd ready for the finale, we go to the 4x1 relay. This thing, it's so long, right? Each level, the open, the junior varsity, and the varsity all run two. So you've just got these girls swimming their hearts out. It's really, really tough competition out there across the board. But in the varsity race, Polly and Wilson showing how close their meet was earlier, but the depth of Wilson here continued to go where it needed to, and that was the team score. As Polly was able to pull away, when they came into this meet, they may have known that it was going to be tough to catch the Bruins, but the Jackrabbits said that they wanted to send a message and show that they have got some stars too, and oh, do they. Puckett has got to be the swimmer of the meet with 4 wins, 2 in the relay and 2 individual. But as you will see, the Wilson Bruins, it's tough to beat a deep team like this because every time you turn around, the Bruins are right behind you. They know how to win. This is their 41st and 4th straight Moore League title. Bruins are crowned, and the boys will be in this pool on Friday for the Moore League Finals. That is also going to be very exciting, and you're also going to find that right here at the562.org.